friendship. Now, we're going to talk about now where you're sacrificing that. Your best friend can be sometimes you will make a sacrifice to do and be there for a best friend. Got it? You may think about being there and sacrificing for a good friend, but not necessarily a dear friend and not necessarily and definitely not associate. Got it? So those are the levels of friendship, and those are the things I've given you. Now, we talked about the levels of friendship, family, business, and marriage. Now, what happens when you sacrifice? So you understand what happens when you sacrifice and focus on just your personal interest. Okay? If you sacrifice and only focus on your personal interest, then you sometimes come off as being what? Selfish. I mean, that's just reality. If you only focusing on self at all times and sacrifice and not dealing with anyone or anything in a situation, you could possibly be dealing with in a state of selfishness, correct? But if you have a lack of understanding that, then you have a hard time sustaining wonderful and great relationship because your focus is so much on self. Got you? That's being selfish. Now, in these types of relationships, so let's talk about the type of relationships when you're making a sacrifice and why, if you should or shouldn't. Okay? Now, let's go back to the types of relationship. We say marriage. When you're married, when you choose to make a decision to have a mate, you have decided to possibly sacrifice some things, which is what? Your friends, spending time with friends, going places with other friends. You sacrifice to give more time to your children, or you may sacrifice to spend more time with your job. So a lot of things you end up sacrificing when you become a husband or a wife, okay? You're sacrificing to be happy, and you should sacrifice for your happiness. And at all times, anytime you make a decision for self, it's all about just being happy for yourself. I was talking to someone about that earlier, about how would you sacrifice for love? For somebody that you want to be with, someone that makes you happy. Why not? Why would you not choose a person that makes you happy and fulfill your needs and your happiness? That's what you want. So sacrifice for what you want for yourself, not for what someone else wants you to have, for what you want for yourself.